Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. I wanted to run out of here really fast and give you and myself a before shot. This is the detached garage that we had built for Matt's woodworking and landscaping stuff that he has in here. And we have somebody coming to do a major project to the driveway. This is the only shot I got of the driveway here, but you can see a lot of the weeds coming through. We desperately need gravel on our driveway, the top part by our garage and the detached garage. And I also really wanted a definitive border done here officially, because it just is grass blended with rock, because there's not enough rock to really spread there. And then I don't know if you can see, but back here in front of the detached garage where the tractor goes is just mud, so we needed a lot more stone back here. Very expensive project, not very exciting, but the one exciting thing that I was able to get out of the deal is Jake the landscaper is going to landscape this here. He's going to put a bed, a little walkway with the stone going to the driveway, and then on the corner here he's going to bury this drain spout and put, I can't remember if it's a crepe myrtle, there's some kind of small decorative tree he's going to do here. So he called and said that the project with the stone is going to be delayed, but he didn't want to wait on the plants, he wanted to get them in, so he's going to come today and do the plants. So I'm very excited to have this landscaped and not look like an industrial building in my backyard. That makes me happy. Also down the road, I'd love to put shutters on these two windows and eventually have Matt build me window boxes and put flowers there. I think it would look really pretty. So Jake should be here in a couple hours and start that. And I guess I'm hiding inside with Paul because it's supposed to be really gross and 90 today. 90 and humid. Good luck, Jake. Also, a quick update on Mo. He's doing really, really well. He snuck out of his cone last night, but other than that, I think his personality, I would say, is totally back to normal, and he keeps trying to play with toys. So I've been trying to tell him that he needs to take it easy and taking the toys with him, just so he doesn't mess up any of his stitches. He's doing a lot better, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, you're doing so much better. Good job, buddy. This little man's still snoozing away, so just doing little things here and there this morning until he wakes up and we can have breakfast. So I tried to creep on them from the upstairs window because I don't think they could see me up here, but it didn't work. The screen got in the way. They just got here. They took out all the plants, so it's exciting. Exciting surprise for Friday because we didn't know that they were gonna come. He actually texted us last night, like I said before. So exciting things for Friday. Paul and I just had breakfast. I just vacuumed and mopped downstairs, so that's why I'm like winded. I'm also going to, I think, do some of my zone cleaning today. I wasn't going to. I was gonna push it to the weekend when Matt was home to watch the baby, but I think that I can do it. I'm gonna try pulling out all the furniture in Paul's room and the guest room and vacuum under like the beds, the cribs, the nightstands, all that stuff. And also we're gonna do a dessert today. We're gonna do a fig bar thing. It was from Betty Crocker. It looked really delicious, and I have all these figs that I accidentally bought thinking I was buying. I wanted to buy prunes and I bought figs by accident, so that's why I have so many. So dried figs. So that's what we're gonna do today, and then see what else we get into. nursery zone cleaning floor is done. Took a little longer than I thought because I had a baby and a dog in here helping me. So that's done. I'm pretty freaking tired. I don't know if I'm going to do the guest room or not. I might do that one. That's really not that exciting. I'm just going to move the end tables. Really, there's nothing else to move in there. There's a bed, but I'm not even going to attempt to try to move that by myself. Plus, I really want to paint in that room, so I'm going to have to move the bed soon, hopefully. Anyway, so zone cleaning today is done. So the lighting is off right now, but the landscaping is done. It looks really pretty. I'm gonna have to go closer to get a better look. Let's take Mo. So all in all, it took them about 4 hours to do all of this. Keeping in mind there was nothing there before. They did such an awesome job. Like the beds are defined so nicely. That is so much better than anything we could have done. And I don't remember all the names of all of these shrubs. I have them written inside. Let's see if I can remember to put them up here. But there's this guy, there's some of these. And then ending with that guy right there. These I know are heuchera. I like them. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Very pretty shade foliage. They come in all different colors. This one's like a deep purple. Let's like see how pretty that is. And they also have these pretty flowers. And then this giant guy right here is a holly of some kind. I can't remember exact name. I'll put it up here if I can remember to find it. And then the other thing they did was, Matt was going to do it, but the guy said, if you have all the stuff, I'll do it for you. He buried the drainage pipe in here and it goes out. So the drainage pipe goes there, it's buried underground, and it comes out right there. So, and you can see the heuchera continue all the way around the holly tree. It looks so much better. I'm so happy with that. What an awesome surprise for a Friday. Okay, so it's Friday and I'm baking and we are gonna make these guys. So this is the Betty Crocker recipe for date bars. I'll find this online and link it below. But instead of using dates, I'm going to use the bottom part here with the fig substitution, which is just 1-for-1. So pitted dried figs chopped up, step 1. So you know I cannot follow any instructions. I'm having everything. So I'll leave a full recipe below. So I'm going to chop 1.5 cups or just a heaping cup here of the figs, and then we'll get them cooking on the stove. Buddy. I'm gonna chop I'm gonna live crazy and measure accurately for once in my life. It's a cup and a half, so that's a cup, right? Okay, so we're working on this guy. Almost done. A couple more. So here's my water. Here's 1.5 cups of those figs is what I'm using. 2 tablespoons of sugar. All right, let me cook this, stirring constantly for 10 minutes, and we'll be back. So I didn't record to tell you exactly what I was doing, but it came out thicker, but there was still a lot of chunks in it. So I'm just taking my immersion blender and hitting it to make it more of a smooth paste. So really what I'm making is fig bars, or fig Newtons really, but it was just still a little chunky and I had a feeling that wasn't gonna change in the oven. So I'm choosing to use this. This was not on the recipe. This is just me going rogue like usual. I think it looks much better. So now I'm gonna make the cookie part of it. And there is a swap for flour, baking soda, and salt for self-rising flour. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So starting with brown sugar. I have my butter here, room temp. So that's our flour. And this is, instead of quick cooking oats, I'm just using the oat flour that I make in the Vitamix. It's just oats blended up basically. My gut says to try to mix this with a fork, so I'm gonna do this, and what does it say? Mix until well and crumbly. Okay, so I think that looks good, nice and crumbly. Let me get my pan. And I was gonna do like a metal pan, but then I just opted for the Pyrex just because it has a lid and it's Friday. So I'm going to put half of my mix in here, and it says you should be able to press it. And you guys know that with these Pyrex pans, this OXO spatula, this curved edge gets like right into your Pyrex corners. I love using this thing. So let me push this down. Beautiful. We're gonna top it with our fig puree that I made. Very thick now, so getting out this tool. I don't use this very often in the kitchen. You could also use probably the back of a spoon would work really well, or just a butter knife. It also helps that it's still just a little bit warm. So I'm gonna spread this out. Beautiful. And then top with the remaining oat flour mixture, and it says to press lightly. Okay, so I'll just use my spatula to kind of even this out. Press lightly. Okay. I realize this is a very bizarre cookie to make in June. This is more like a Christmas type thing, but that's okay. It's okay. This is gonna bake at 400 for 25 to 30 minutes. So let's see what this looks like when it comes out. I have failed you. I took it out of the oven and it really didn't get any color, and I was thinking, that's weird. Let me double check the ingredients. The butter was 1 cup. I read 1 stick. So I added a half a stick, which is a 1/4 cup of butter. So I added half as much butter as I should have. Things did not go well. I just cut it. It doesn't even look like it went in the oven. It's like dust. Dust. Can you put frosting on fig bars? Doesn't that cover all sins? We're gonna try to get one out of here and taste it. I'm gonna use one of Paul's little Montessori knives. See if I can get one of these out of here. I mean, it smells good. I didn't mean to make a low-fat version. Okay, I'm even shocked it held together that much. Let's see. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Let's zoom in. Oh my god. So here it is. I mean, it looks good. It tastes like dusty fig. Why did I have to mess up Friday dessert? Why? This is a horrible way to go into the weekend. I'm really tempted to make a pack of brownies. I have brownie mix in the pantry. I'm just too lazy at this point. It's time to make dinner. Oops. I worked so hard. Only me. Only me. That's why, what is the saying? You measure twice, cut once. Recipes are like that. Read the instructions twice, measure once. Oops. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.